In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 richest people in the world Forbes 2021. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. According to reports, there will be 2,095 billionaires on the planet in 2020, with a combined net worth of $8 trillion. The top 10 richest individuals on the planet own $1,128.50 billion, or 14.11% of the total, which is remarkable considering they only account for 0.48% of billionaires. According to Forbes' Billionaires Index, the 10 richest people in the world at the time of updating this video, April 6, 2021 Forbes' Billionaires Index. Number 10. Mukesh Ambani, $84.5 billion. Mukesh Ambani is the first and only Asian to appear on this list of the world's wealthiest people. He is the largest shareholder in Reliance Industries Limited, a family-owned company that specializes in refining and petrochemicals. Over time, the company has expanded to include other items such as telecommunications. He also established the Indian Super League through Reliance Industries, and owns the Mumbai Indians, a football team in the league. Number 9. Sergey Brin, $94.3 billion. In comparison to the other companies on this list, Google is unique in that its co-founders are relatively similar in terms of total wealth. Sergey Brin's presence in Google is close to that of Larry Page. Brin served as co-president with Page after the two co-founded the company in 1998 before Eric Schmidt took over as CEO in 2001. Similarly, after founding Alphabet in 2015, Brin served as the company's president before stepping down in 2019 and being succeeded by Sundar Pichai as CEO. Gmail, Google Drive, Google Calendar, Google Meet, Google Chat, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and more are all part of Google Workplaces, Google Chat, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and more. Google sells a wide range of mobile products, including Pixel smartphones and Pixelbook computers. Brin spent most of 2019 working on X, Alphabet's Moonshot Development Center, which is behind groundbreaking inventions like Waymo self-driving cars and Google Glass smart glasses. He's also provided millions of dollars to research a cure for Parkinson's disease, collaborating with the Michael J. Fox Foundation to develop experimental medicines against LRRK2, one of the disease's major genetic contributors. Number 8. Larry Page, $97.2 billion. Larry Page's claim to fame, like that of the other tech billionaires on this list, began in a college dorm space. Page and his friend Sergey Brin came up with the concept of enhancing data extraction capabilities while accessing the internet while at Stanford University in 1995. The pair created Backrub, a new form of search engine technology named after its ability to analyze backing ties. Google is one of the world's most popular internet search engines, accounting for more than 70% of all global web search requests. Google, the company, expanded in 2006 by acquiring YouTube, the most popular website for user-submitted videos. Then, in 2008, the first mobile phone running the Android operating system was released, which was developed by Android Inc. prior to Google's acquisition of the company in 2005. Google is now a division of Alphabet, the holding firm for which Page served as CEO from 2015 to 2019. The business, which was established in 2009, was acquired by blockchain firm Consensus in 2018 due to funding issues. Number 7. Larry Ellison, $98.3 billion. Larry Ellison moved to California after dropping out of the University of Chicago in 1966 and worked as a computer programmer for a number of companies. He first worked for the Electronics Corporation Ampex in 1973, where he met his future partners Ed Oates and Bob Miner. Ellison then joined Precision Instruments as Vice President of Research and Development 3 years later. By 1977, Ellison, Oates, and Miner had formed Software Development Laboratories, SDL, which launched Oracle 2 years later, the first commercial relational database application to use structured query language. SDL changed its name to Oracle Systems Corporation in 1982 after the database software became so popular. In December 2018, Ellison became a member of Tesla's board of directors. Oracle is the world's second largest software corporation, offering a broad range of cloud computing services as well as other software like Java and Linux, as well as the Oracle Exadata computing platform. Human resources management systems provider PeopleSoft was acquired in 2005. Customer relationship management applications provider Siebel was acquired in 2006. Enterprise infrastructure software provider B Systems was acquired in 2008, and hardware and software developer Sun Microsystems was acquired in 2010. Ellison purchased nearly the entire Hawaiian island of Lanai for $300 million, intending to develop a hydroponic farm and luxury spa there. Over the years, he has donated millions of dollars to charitable causes, especially medical research. Ellison most recently donated $200 million to the University of Southern California's new Cancer Research Center in 2016. Number 6. Warren Buffett, $99.6 billion. Warren Buffett, the world's most prominent living value investor, filed his first tax return at the age of 14 in 1944, disclosing his earnings from his boyhood paper path. In 1962, he began investing in Berkshire Hathaway, a textile firm, and by 1965, he had become the majority shareholder. In 1967, he enlarged the business to include insurance and other investments. Berkshire Hathaway is now a $500 billion company, with a single share of stock trading for more than $350,000 in early 2021. Buffett, dubbed the Oracle of Omaha, made the bulk of his fortune by investing in businesses with straightforward business operations. While many investors have been flocking to tech firms, Buffett has taken a more conservative approach, only investing in well-known companies that are easier to comprehend, such as IBM and Apple. He's still a skeptic of Bitcoin. Buffett has also bought a long list of businesses outright over the years, including Dairy Queen, Duracell, Geico, and Kraft Heinz. Buffett has devoted much of his fortune to philanthropic endeavors in addition to investing. Buffett gave away $41 billion between 2006 and 2020, the bulk of which went to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation or his children's charities. In 2010, Buffett and Bill and Melinda Gates co-founded the Giving Pledge. Number 5. Mark Zuckerberg, $114 billion. Mark Zuckerberg co-founded Facebook with fellow students Eduardo Saverin, Dustin Moskovitz, and Chris Hughes. As Facebook became more widely used, Zuckerberg dropped out of Harvard to concentrate solely on his growing business. Today, Zuckerberg serves as the CEO and chairman of Facebook, which had over 2.7 billion monthly active users in Q3 2020. Facebook is the world's most popular social media platform, allowing users to create personal profiles, interact with friends and family, join or create communities, and much more. Facebook, the company, also owns photo-sharing app Instagram, which it bought in 2012, WhatsApp, a cross-platform mobile messaging service, and Oculus, a virtual reality headset maker, which it bought in 2014. Workplace, an enterprise connectivity platform. Portal, a line of video calling devices. And Novi, a digital wallet for the Diem payment system. The Chan Zuckerberg Initiative was created in 2015 by Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Chan, with both of them serving as co-CEO. Number 4. Bill Gates. Bill Gates went to work with his childhood friend Paul Allen to design new software for the original microcomputers while attending Harvard University in 1975. Following the success of this project, Gates dropped out of Harvard in his junior year and joined Allen to found Microsoft. Microsoft manufactures its own line of personal computers, publishes books through Microsoft Press, offers email services through its Exchange server, and sells video game consoles and associated peripheral devices in addition to being the world's largest software business. Initially serving as Microsoft's chief software architect, in 2004, he became a member of Berkshire Hathaway's board of directors. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, of which he and his wife, Melinda Gates, are co-chairs, was established in 2000 when Gates' two philanthropic organizations, the William H. Gates Foundation and the Gates Learning Foundation, were combined to form the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. In 2014, he also promised $50 million to help combat Ebola. The foundation has pledged $300 million to fight the COVID-19 pandemic by 2020. Bill and Melinda launched the Giving Pledge in 2010, alongside Warren Buffett, to encourage wealthy people to commit to contributing the majority of their money to charitable causes. Number 3. Bernard Arno, $129.3 billion. Bernard Arno, a native of France, is the chairman and CEO of Lvmh, the world's largest luxury goods conglomerate. This company owns a number of well-known labels, including Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Marc Jacobs, Sephora, and others. However, his large interest in Christian Dior SE, the holding firm that owns 41.2% of Lvmh, accounts for the bulk of his capital. Via his family-owned holding company Group Arnault SE, he owns 6.2% of Christian Dior SE and another 6.2% of Lvmh. Arnault, a trained engineer, demonstrated his business acumen when working for his father's construction company, Ferret Savinel, which he would take over in 1971. In 1979, he changed Ferret Savinel to Farinel Inc., a real estate firm. 45 Arnault stayed on as chairman of Farinel for another 6 years, until 1984, when he bought and reorganized luxury goods manufacturer Financière Agache, ultimately selling all of its assets except Christian Dior and Le Bon Marché. In 1987, he was invited to invest in Lvmh, and 2 years later, he became the company's controlling shareholder, chairman of the board, and CEO. Number 2. Elon Musk, $165.7 billion. Elon Musk, the world's second richest individual, has been involved in a number of businesses over the years. X.com, an online payment system that later became PayPal, was established with a portion of the profits from this venture. Despite the fact that both of these systems were ultimately sold to other firms, Musk remains the CEO and lead designer of his third project, Space Exploration Technologies, SpaceX, which aims to make space exploration more accessible. Musk became a major funder of Tesla Motors, now Tesla, in 2004, which earned him the title of co-founder in his current role as CEO of the electric vehicle group. Tesla makes energy storage products, car parts, merchandise, and, through its purchase of Solar City in 2016, solar power systems, in addition to its electric cars, which include sedans, sport utility vehicles, SUVs, and the Cybertruck, revealed in 2019. Tesla's stock price soared by 705% in 2020, from the beginning of the year to mid-December. Musk created 2 more businesses in 2016, Neuralink and the Boring business, with the former acting as his CEO. Neuralink is working on brain-machine interface systems to support people who are paralyzed and to enable them to communicate with their computers and mobile devices mentally. Meanwhile, the Boring Company creates boring machines for the purpose of digging tunnels for underground public transit networks, which will help to relieve traffic congestion in major cities. Number 1. Jeff Bezos, $191.4 billion. Soon after resigning from the hedge fund D.E. Shaw, Jeff Bezos founded Amazon.com in a garage in Seattle in 1994. In reality, he had pitched the concept of an online bookstore to his former boss, David E. Shaw, but he was uninterested. Though Amazon.com began as a bookstore, it has evolved into a one-stop shop for everything under the sun and is now arguably the world's largest retailer. In any case, it's difficult to argue with its claim to be the world's most customer-centric business. Some of its sudden expansions, such as purchasing Whole Foods in 2017 and releasing its own branded over-the-counter drugs in February 2018, demonstrate its trend of continuous diversification. Amazon's stock price soared in 2020, owing to increased demand for online shopping as shoppers were forced to stay at home due to lockdowns. Bezos made Amazon public in 1997 and went on to become the first man to reach a net worth of more than $100 billion since Bill Gates in 1999. Bezos' other ventures include Blue Origin, an aerospace company, The Washington Post, which he bought in 2013, and The Long Now, a 10,000-year clock. What do you think about our video? Do you think Jeff Bezos will retain his position in next list or Elon Musk will take the first position? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications before you go. Thanks for watching.